Welcome back to the GE71 Radio Man 3 here. Let's play some Minecraft on the Xbox 360. Episode 65, everybody. Good to have you along. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Thanks for stopping. I got our legs done on the mob spawn trap, and I put the pumpkins in down below so it glows at night. I like it. I like it a lot. The vines dangling down really give it a good look out here in the middle of this bay. Episode 65. Those of you who have tuned in and watched my video there that I did with Crippler24, thank you so much for watching that one, as well as the Let's Play that we got going on here at the GE71. I appreciate you doing that. We're going to talk a little bit more about the whole thing about, recording with the subscribers and stuff. We're going to get to some more of that during this episode here, and I'll chat with you about that. But I wanted to make sure I showed you the finished product of the mob spawner trap. Now, this is not completely done. It's not. I cannot tell a lie. I must show you. The ladder is still sitting just on the side of those blocks. I do want to run the safety hatch, like we've got on the 5th floor, up this side of the building and put the ladder in the middle of it. It'll work perfect all the way to the top. I can't stay above water for the life of me. Let me get over here where I can get something under my feet so I can stop bobbing around in the water. We'll do on this wall right here, we'll go straight up with the security hatch, the ladder inside of that, and then we'll come out on the top with, of course, a hatch up there. But we'll do one of those, just like we have up on the 5th floor. Have I been talking a million miles a minute or what? That is our mob spawner. I hope you guys like it. It's basic, it's simple, but I think it turned out pretty darn good. Looks a little creepy, but again, it looks actually quite... it's quite an attractive building out there in the middle of the bay, I must say. Quite attractive indeed. Goes well with the GE71. All right, let's go back. I wanted to take care of... I've had some viewers ask and request very nicely to show a few things on the GE71. So I want to take care of that today, in today's episode. I had wanted to do this episode and work on the laboratory and get that going, but I'm still trying to work it out. I have no ender pearls on me. I forgot to grab some. I forgot to grab ender pearls. So, we wanted to take a look at the ores, and I think you might be a little disappointed, to be quite honest with you, with the ores. Just so you know, these were full of cobblestone prior to the building of the mob spawner. They are now run very low. This is what we have in this chest. We've just got our saddles, leather, miscellaneous things. I'll go through the chest real fast. Dirt, our musty cobblestone. This is our electrical box, redstone, track, all that good stuff. And this is where it gets really sad. Look at this. I have 3 ore, or 3 iron ingot is what I have here. That's it. That's my gold. But I have used so much iron on this build with all the bars and everything else. It's pretty cool. Our stone chest is low. Glass is low, which means we have to go out the sand quarry. We have no brick in here. This is still doing very well. This is doing just fine. And our wood is very low as well. So yes, the tree farm is definitely a necessity. And I hadn't really considered as much at the very beginning. Mr. Cole, Mr. John Cole, how you doing, sir? This is our map. Real quick while I'm thinking about it. As you can see, the southeast corner of the map has never been opened. I believe it's Al Lopez told me that on the comments that it's possible, and I've heard that before too, that it's possible that we might wind up with a jungle out there if we've not opened that part of the map. That would just be, if that happened, that would be phenomenal. And if the biome change doesn't do any alterations to the GE71, then wow, would I welcome that, huh? Would that not be perfect? So those are those ores there. Oh, I wanted to, those are not all the ores, of course. Diamonds, of course. Show the diamonds, right? There's Rascal. Both hanging up here in the sleeping quarters. Our diamonds are right here. We have 36 individual, and then we have 37 blocks. I've been kind of waiting to get into something other than a Fortune 2 pick, but that seems to be the only fortune I've been able to get so far. So I'm hoping to get like a Fortune 3, and then then we can monopolize on those diamond blocks. But right now we've got 36, so we're sitting pretty good with the diamonds. So I hope that shows the ores for you. Oh my gosh, did you see that creeper in here? There's a creeper in here. Oh my, I can't believe I missed. I'm so scared right now. If he blows up, it's devastating. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's been tracking us in here the whole time. We were walking around down here. He has been watching us the whole time. I will show you why we have a creeper in here. Um, I'll be honest with you. I get a creeper and something in here on a regular basis on the third floor. Not sure where they're spawning from. This floor right here has gotten more dangerous. you know, you know me. I like the ambiance light, I guess is what I like. I like the ambiance light. And you take without these torches here. This is what the room looks like. You see, it's really got that really cool glow to it. But mobs are spawning in here, so it's not bright enough. So now I got to add more light, and I'm kind of bummed about that because I would like to leave it without the torches. So as I come up to this floor and mobs are up here, I tend to drop a torch wherever I've seen one. So I've had a few pop up here on the fourth floor of the GE71. Indeed, I have. So, but this is kind of the lighting scheme I've got going on in here. I did these pillar lights right above the walkway here, so as you get off the different pods, it's nice and light in these hallways here, in these areas. So I think that's really good. I added these corner lamps like so. You know what? The nether brick might look good right there too. The nether brick might look good as these. Do a really fine job actually, maybe. Down at the bottom here. And then that would really look good with the cap up there like that. So I might swap those out. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's swap a couple of those out real fast and see how that looks. You know, with that dark red up there on the gray, it looks really nice. That's why I put that inlay on the stairs right there too, because it looked good. So let's try that out real fast. If you don't mind tagging along with me here for a little bit on the GE71 as we, keep working on the girl. Gotta keep her. Gotta keep making her look better. Keep going on. Upside down stairs, guys. Upside down stairs. Do you see it? That'll smooth that out so nice. It'll be a nice curve all the way around here. So I am looking forward to those bad boys. I am so much looking forward to those guys. All right, let's try this out and check it out. The other thing I want to do today, and we've not been there forever, and we're going to go to the end. I have discovered a problem with the track that runs from the GE71 mining facility out to the portal. There is a problem with that rail, so we need to go down and take a look at that issue, talk about the issue, and then fix the issue. You know what? These are looking pretty good. It adds a nice smack of color in here, doesn't it? Look at that. It just adds a really nice extra color in here. We got a lot of gray, and we can just break that gray up a little bit by throwing these in here. I like that a lot. Let's take out these up here too. I won't do them all, but we'll try out half the room here and see how they look. Okay? I think it's a good idea to do that. This is how I get sidetracked. I'm walking around and just something will pop into my head as I go through, because you have to walk away from projects sometimes because you just some of these projects get big. I've got to take a few hours off, and I actually think about the projects as I'm driving down the road to work and stuff. I'll think, okay, how can I do this? And I can see the room in my head. I can see all of it in my head. And when I come home, I usually come up with some pretty good ideas. But this one just popped in. I like that. I like that a lot. See that there? That looks really good. And then we come over here. I guess we don't have too many of those to do we? We've just got the corners, and they won't really matter too much. So I'll swap those out. But yeah, we're going to go with these. I like that. All right. Done deal. Let's go put these blocks back. And then we'll head out to the end farm real quickly. I had another suggestion that down in the mob spawner room, the platform that leads up to the drop area, to move it a bit to the right towards the glass security rail that we built down there, and so that I wasn't covering so much of the glass floor. EICGIS for that one. So I thought, well, heck yeah, I can move that sucker over. So I did move it over, and I could only go one block more over because of the fact that any closer and the glass starts to attach to the blocks, and I don't like the way that looks. Anyways, we're going downstairs. I swapped out our sword. We now have a Fire Aspect 1 Smite 4 sword. It's a very good sword. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. That's a great sword. Look at that. Look at that sword. I'm having such a good time with you guys. Such a good time. As we work on this next little project here, and it's not a very big project. I don't think it's a big project. Um, I want to talk to you a little bit about having the subscriber specials. This week was the first week that I did one. Crippler was a different vid for me. It was just we were kind of talking about working together on some stuff. So that's what that video was for. But I did do my first subscriber special, and well, I'm gonna have to go with this here for now. Before I do that, let me explain what I'm doing here. We can ride the cart down to the end portal. From here, we can ride it straight down to the end portal. But when we go into the end portal and we get back out of the end portal, we go into the end, okay? As we come back out of there, what happens is that we spawn in the bedroom. Well, now our cart is over there. And so now we don't have our cart. So we have to be able to return that cart here, just like we did over, just like we do in the end tunnel. We have to be able to send it back. So I am having to put in redstone torches so we can fire the cart back and make sure it's here for us when we come back down, because we're not going to be spawning in the correct location. Okay, so back to what I was saying about the subscriber special. So I've recorded my first subscriber special this week, and I'll put it together and I'll get it put out just as soon as I can. I promise you that. We were unable to get into the GE71. It did not let the players, and I'll just leave the players kind of a surprise until, of course, we show the video. But the players could not get the world to load up. It just was not going to happen for them. So what we did was we did an alternate plan where we just kind of ran around the GE71, and I'm gonna have to come back with regular track and swap some of this stuff out here, because this is overkill on this. By the way, you may hear some background sounds. That is a gentleman working on my home. So do you see where I'm going with this conversation here? They couldn't get into the world, so I don't know what it is about the world that people are having a difficult time getting into this one. Some people are saying it's just too big. Some think it might be just lag and connection issues. But I was reading an article the other day that kind of made sense to me, and we'll see what you guys think of this article that I read. It was talking about how, let's see, let's put this in. Yeah, no, we're not going to need one right here, are we? Did I get that? Yeah. I'm losing my train of thought here. The thought that I read and that made sense to me is that, the Xbox 360 has been around for a long time. It really has been around for a long time. I'm just going to go down and take all these out now. It's a 10-year-old console. And a lot of people are talking about the fact that perhaps the issues that we're having is because we're getting a game that was developed on a PC, and the PC, of course, has advanced far along, farther along than the Xbox has. But 4J Studios has had the Xbox, which is 10 years old, to work with to try to put this game out. And I don't know if, I'm hoping that when the Xbox One comes out, that with that increased technology and power and resources that they'll have to build with, that it will be a better multiplayer game. I'm hoping. The other thing about this, and that's kind of my thought on, and it kind of sounded logical to me that might be an issue. That might be the issue. So I thought it sounded kind of logical to me. So I went with that. But I do want to continue to try and do some of these subscriber specials, and I've already talked about how you guys, line up for that stuff. But I want to make sure the videos are good, and so if the videos are jumpy and laggy, or if what I wanted was you guys to come into this world. This is where I wanted you guys to come in, and all my worlds to be able to come into the world. And now it looks like I can't have people in my world, but I do want to test it a couple more times with some of you other subscribers, just to see if it's possible to get someone in here. and check out all the variables before I decide, okay, this is what the issue is. So that's kind of where I stand with the whole subscriber special. So we'll be doing a couple of more of those in the next couple of months here, and we'll keep doing that. We'll keep doing that, and then when the Xbox One comes out, I want to look at doing it, even more when that one's out, because that's going to be really wonderful. I'm going to take these back out. Now I just made a small project, a big project, because I'm, oh, there goes some gold. Um, Anyways, I hope you understand that. I hope I'm making sense. I know I got a little scattered and sidetracked there, but I think I got my point across as to what I was thinking about. I'm going to go upstairs and get some more track. Ooh, you know what? I think we might have some right down here. Let's check and see. Where's that? No, we do. Thank you very much. That is a lifesaver. Okay, we need these. And we need these right here. Perfect. All right, let's get back to work. So anyways, that's what I've got to say about that. That's what I've got to say about that. So I'll get a subscriber special out, and we'll take a look at it and we'll just see how things go, and then we'll keep practicing until we get it right. And that's all there is to it. Pretty simple, pretty simple. But I'd like to make sure everybody knows that when I say I'm going to do something, I do it, and I don't not do it. Let's put it that way. I like to, when I say I'm going to do something, I like to do it. It's disappointing when people don't do what they say they're going to do. Let's see here. Let's move this back to here and put that right there. I've not done anything with the archway here at all. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, man, I wish I had pearls with me, and I don't. Hey, Chihuahua. That's all right. That's all right. We'll get back up here. What else do I want to talk to you about? Well, I did have a good time filming the video with the other subscribers. It was really, with the subscribers, it was really fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a whole lot of fun. So I'm hoping I really want to keep that alive and going. I think that's a good idea, and I think we can share in that for sure. All right. Where was I? Right here. And okay, so the cart's going to have to... The cart can only roll, I think, like... I'm just guessing at like 10 blocks it can roll. And then it, of course, loses steam, but it has to have continuous power rails in order to keep moving. It may not be that much, but let's go ahead and put... let's put one right here. This is, of course, going to make our ride much faster through here. That's not going to work. Let's put it right there and there. Okay. We're going to leave that one there. I like that one there with the torch on the torch on the stick. We should probably put a torch here though too. Just for now, we'll try to doctor that up a little bit. And we'll put one here and here. Let's do that. That. Don't forget to put this down. Alright. I should eat a little something. So I hope you're all having a great day. I am having a pretty good day. It's a Thursday, so of course I'm recording late in the afternoon. For me, it's late afternoon anyways. I'm going to just put these right here right now so we can get this going, and I want to just make sure I've got the rails right, so when I push the button, the cart does indeed come all the way back. Okay, it's axe time. There we go. The right tool for the right job. Let's go with that one there, and we'll take that out of there. Let's go like so. Perfect, perfect. So we did talk about the library, the laboratory a little bit. I believe that I haven't done too much more work with it. I do want to accomplish the thing where we push the mobs down a water path and into the laboratory. I think that would be very awesome. I think that would be really cool. Let's do that one there, that one there, and slide them over and at least have one or two test tubes in there so we can capture them and Just have them on display down there while we're waiting for the mob drops to come in. That'd be kind of cool. That would be very cool. All right, you know what? Let me go ahead and finish this. We got to go all the way down to the end. I'm going to cut the video real quick. Don't know why I took that out. I'm just going to cut the video real quick until I get down to the other end, and then we will test the cart back and see if it works. And we're also going to go into the end because someone wants to see the Enderman farm again. So, yeah, let me cut the video real quick. I'll do a quick splice and then back. Alrighty, all redstone torched, and we'll see about that. But let's go ahead and fire this back and see if it makes it. It's not going to make it to the first power rail. So I'm going to have to pop power rail right here. Boy, this might take quite a few, huh? Let's try that again. Alright. And we push the button, and wow, it doesn't go 10 blocks, does it? It makes like 5 or 6 maybe, and that's about it. So far, so good. Maybe once it gets a little momentum, it travel a little further. Okay, a little bit of a slowdown there, but nothing too bad. Okay, we're still going. Ooh. Okay, we need a car. We need the power rail right here is where we need this. And then we'll go out and take a look at the end farm, the Enderman farm. The Pole Man's Enderman farm. Alright, let's see what we got going on over here. Oh, for Pete's sake. He's fallen down again, ladies and gentlemen. Down again. Okay, so we're not going to need this here. No, it should make it past this. It should, hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Let's put this half slab back. And let's just go back a little ways. Oh, I don't want to go all the way back. No, no, no. Stop, 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 stop. We know you make it that far. I said stop, doggone it. Oh no, he's going to chase the cart all the way back. Oh, wow. Look at that. Holy cow. Talk about catching me by surprise. Wow. Attack me, will you? Give me something blunt. Here, redstone torch. Take it. Give me your slimes. Come here. What do you get off of that? 5 slimes? I'll take them. I'll take them. Alright, let's get our cart back going again. That was exciting. Big old giant slime there. This is definitely a slime spot. They're underneath here too. They're in the library, and they spawn down in here a lot as well. Alright, let's start it right from here. Push it into that. Boom. Okay. We're going. Alright, perfect. Keep going, baby. That's it. That's it. You just have to make it down there. You don't have to be fast about it. Yeah, it finally occurred to me that, you know, every time I go to the end, I leave, of course, and I haven't gone there too many times since without you guys. I usually go back and get a few stacks of ender pearls, but the cart's never there. And that dawned on me, well, of course it's not here. You went into the end portal, and then you exited the portal in your room. So, yeah. Excuse me. All right, looks like we're going to make it back. Indeed. All right, good deal. That is all we needed for it to do. So let's go down and go into the Enderman farm and see how things are going over there with those fellas. The men in the black suits, the bugs, the guys you don't stare at. We'll give you a good look at the Enderman farm again. We'll chat about it for just a few minutes, and then we'll see what happens after that. I mean, after all, we're playing Minecraft. All kinds of things happen in Minecraft. Downstairs, please. Thank you. Alright, let's take a little trip to the end. Alright, and here's our cart down here. Then this is where, of course, we had to do this as well, because if we had the cart at the other end all the time, we would not have a cart when we got into the end. So we had to make this one the same way. And kapow. There we go. That's on its way back. So I'll pillar up and give you a look at the Enderman farm here. We'll go up a little ways and then talk about it. I'll tell you what I know about it. It is this groove around it. You can make it as big as you want, but you try to find a nice deep part of the island to build in, because you have to go down. That trench that you see around the edge of that is 42 blocks deep, exactly 42 blocks deep. After they fall 42 blocks, they are a one-punch kill. Okay? I have this bottom platform that I can go into, and I put rails up on it so I wouldn't fall down. And we'll go inside there and take a look, but I did want to show you this is the observation deck. This is the deck we stand on to look at the Endermen and draw them to us, and as they come to us, of course, they fall down the crack. And here, let's go up a little bit higher. This is the roof, and we put half slabs around the edge of the roof, and then put water on the inside of the half slabs. This way, the Endermen cannot stand on your roof. They can't stand on the half slabs, and they can't stand in the water, of course, because they have a bad allergy to it. So let's get a little closer to it. It can be as big as you want it to be. It doesn't have to be a certain size. It really doesn't. This size just seemed reasonable for me to accomplish and get done. Now, going down to the bottom, we have a ladder, of course, 42 steps, and then we have a 2-drop water drop. Let's go up here first, though. This is exactly 2 blocks high. This has to be 2 blocks from here, from this floor to this ceiling is 2 blocks. Endermen need 3 blocks to spawn in. This is the same way. We have 1 here and 2, so we're only 2 blocks high up here. And then, of course, we stare at them like so, and we bring them in, and we go down and we pummel them. I was using the looting sword, and I was getting, gobs of ender balls off these guys. And it was a blast, actually. I would get 2, 3 off of each one all the time, it seemed like. So it was very handy to have that looting sword when I did have it. Now it's gone. I wore it out. Wore the darn thing out. Yeah, come on in here, buggy boy. So see, they charge over to us, and they fall down in there. Now, I have had an Enderman spawn right here. Okay, because there's this right here. I could put a block of water here and stop them from doing that, but it's only happened once, so it doesn't really bother me. So in the water drop, you just make it 2 deep where you're going to fall in. This is 2 deep. This in front of it's 1 deep, of course. And then, of course, you got the ladder to get back out. Down here, we've got just a nice room hollowed out. Make it as big as you want, or, make it down here any way you want to make it. Whatever you want to make it with. Obviously, it's up to your imagination, but this is block 42 right here. And then you just come down here and you take them for their ender balls. I hope that gives you a better idea as to what it looks like. And I'll reiterate just a couple of things for you. As big as you want it. As big as you want it. But the key is this 42 block drop for the 1-punch hit. And sometimes Endermen will spawn down here, and you'll have to use your sword or whatever to, kill them in the traditional way. But they can touch you if you get too close to that edge right there, because, well, I'm using iron bars, so that's only a half block distance. But that's how it works. Very basic, very simple. It is a poor man's Enderman farm. And there we are. So I hope that's what you wanted and needed, and I hope that helped. You can always, take and pause it and stuff like that, but yeah, you've got just the ladder up to there, and then I put another little ladder right here to get up on the observation deck. This deck, now that I'm thinking about it, this deck did not work very well for pulling them in, and they were able to reach me a lot on this deck. When I moved it up here, it seemed to work better to have this second level here. So that as you look, you're kind of looking down, and you can really strafe the area and pick up quite a few of them and get them to come after you. Wow, look at this place, huh? We really haven't walked around here too much. I don't come in here very often. I don't go to the Nether very often too, because the Nether, I'll just have to go in there and I kill some blaze. I get the blaze rods and blaze powder, and that's all I need. Glowstone, the glowstone dust and stuff. So I don't spend a whole lot of time in there either. Matter of fact, I don't think I've hardly harvested any of the glowstone out of the Nether. I don't spend a whole lot of time there. But this is a great place. Look at this place. Crazy. Oh, look at this guy standing on the edge over there. Oh, wow. Nuts. Look at them all. Look at all these Endermen, all these bug eyes hanging out in here. Crazy guys. Crazy, crazy guys. So I hope that helps you. Now, in our next episode, we will go down to the mob spawner trap and the laboratory, and we will get that water trough going. I'm going to spend some time really thinking hard about it. This week's been a busy week. I got a guy putting vinyl on my house, and work's been busy, and it's been one of those weeks where all kinds of different things are going on, and I've been recording some extra videos as well. So you know, it's something you got to get used to. YouTube is fun. It's a great challenge for me. I am loving it, and you guys are making it really special for me, and I'm having such a great time. There she is, the mob spawner. You know what? Let's go ahead and finish out the episode down there. What do you say? What do you say? Let's do it. So no worries about the subscriber specials. We're still going to try them out, and we're going to try to work it out and see if we can't figure out how to get this to work right, so that we can continue doing it. Because I really I feel like that's important. You guys show me support, so I think it's important I bring you in here and let you hang out in the world and see it firsthand, and hang out with me, and we can chew the fat here on the GE71. Chew the fat. And I've added some more glowstone down here too. I guess I had that changed. So let me show you that real quick. Put a few more in the hall here. I had some mobs spawning inside here. I had skeletons up on here. They were basically spawning up here. So I threw in some glowstone real fast. I've got a silk touch, so I can get it back if we want to change them. But right now, they're kind of nice. I did not put one in there. I'm not sure what I want to do with that side yet. And so that's this. And of course, that's where the water trough's going to come in. We'll have a room inside there so we can deal with our mobs that we send down our water chute that'll be back behind these walls here. So I moved this over. This was right here. This block and this block was covered by it. So I could only move it one. If I move these over here, this glass will stick to it. And the glass will stick to it here too. And I don't like the way that looks. So I left one away, but it does open up a little more of the glass floor, and I agree, it is nice to have the glass floor beneath our feet. What are we doing in here? Look at you guys, got all kinds of contenders for the future laboratory torture room. Nice. So those guys just started spawning, so we've been too far away from them to have mobs spawn, I believe. We must be outside of the radius for them. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I've not done the math on it yet, but maybe that's the case. All right, so like I said, next episode we will work in here, and we will get that. I want to get the. Maybe what I should do is start. I'll start digging out that room, and then figure out where I need to be to meet up with this, because we're going to have to build some kind of a glass enclosure here so we can see them. We'll have to have a lever so we can block the channel off so the mobs don't continue to fall down here, and then have another door that we can open that will send water through here and push them into the troughs. And then we'll just have to do signs and water and stuff like that to push them along. I believe that's all I have to do. If you guys got ideas for that, let me know, but I believe that's how I'm going to do it, with the signs and water blocks. So that's the game plan. That's the game plan, my friends. My game plan is that. So yeah, I have to think about that some more. It hasn't quite come to me yet, but it will. It definitely will. All right, guys, this is the TheRADIOMAN03. I certainly do appreciate your support. If you're a new subscriber to the channel, I welcome you aboard. It is very good to have you along. We are extremely pleased to have you here at the GE71, because there's always room for more employees for the GE. She's a big girl, and she's got a lot of work. There's a lot of things that need to be done. All right, guys, the TheRADIOMAN03 again. Thanks for watching. Have a great, fantastic day, and I will talk to you again next time.